Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
I'll take
eight-
those.
81P for Mark Howe, 89 Hartford Avenue East. Want to make sure that plan's got everything it needs to have on it.
No, neither one. Mark Howe was over here. He's got it.
Oh, okay, wait, come on up.
Oh, thanks.
We can just see that. Huh?
Can you show that,
You
Dylan?
would have passed over, you would have to wait till next year.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. This guys, make sure everybody's, make sure it shows the, so which,
This one, right?
oh, you just took, given a little piece of,
Yep.
you just,
It's awkward. The owner of this and the owner of this, I'm buying this and they're granting their son this.
oh, okay, so what is,
That's it.
where is it? Hartford Avenue East?
That's a hot dog guy.
Oh, you're buying the race car place.
No, it's,
Oh, yeah, oh, the back up by the river, okay, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, yeah. Oh, okay, the hot dog, yeah, with, what's his face, parks his truck, yeah, okay.
so I'm just,
You're just buying that just to clean it up?
yeah, just leave it.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so that's really not even.
Now, do you own this building here?
I'm gonna close on it next week.
Okay, you putting your business in there?
No, I'm gonna keep it as it is and improve the front.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely needs that, so that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
it's a good scrubbing.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, that's good. We're happy to hear that. I mean, yeah, so I think we're good here. You good, Barry?
What's the address of that?
So Mark, you have the 281, the two Form As.
It is,
Okay, great, yep. There's something wrong.
second,
No, she just told me. to-
all in favor?
Oh, yes, okay, good. Okay, were there four with the Mylar?
And the Mylar.
Okay, then you can take these. We only need four.
Do I need to sign?
Well, it should have been signed by someone. So, yeah, that's supposed to be,
The Form As.
up here. He has to sign it.
Okay,
Damon, he didn't
Yeah.
sign it.
well, as long as we all sign it before he leaves with them.
Oh, yeah.
Boss.
Huh?
They just made it.
Lucky.
Form A.
Is it 20th?
20th, yes,
All day?
till midnight.
Jimmy's gonna sign that stuff. This 81, what's the one that, 720 Hartford Ave East.
Damon, I can speak to this one.
Okay.
This one, because we're in Uxbridge, as
Yep.
well, I staff Uxbridge,
Yep.
They need approval, from both towns. They got Uxbridge's approval a couple weeks ago, and now they need your approval because a sliver of that land, as you can see, is in Mendon.
I got you. Okay, so that's all it is. So it just,
And they're, I don't know if the surveyor's there, but it's just a small, alteration to the lot line to the left or to the west, I guess, of lot one. It's very minor change that they're making.
Mark,
This,
and it's not yours they're talking about.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, you're good. Everything's signed. You're good to go. They're just signing and finishing up.
Oh, okay, fine, thanks.
All right, Jack, so that small sliver to the right is what I'm looking at, I guess?
That sliver to the right is what's in Mendon currently. It exists now. Lot one exists now. It's just a slight alteration to the left lot line. That's
Okay.
right now, that line is straight as an arrow and they're curving it to go along the driveway.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
There's no change in measure.
None.
Okay, sounds good.
Damon, you didn't vote on the first one?
Yeah, we did. Yes, you were in the middle of doing the signatures though. Barry
Okay, Barry.
Barry made the motion and Jim seconded it.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
You guys are too quick for me.
Why don't you guys, so while Gail's listening,
Gonna make motion
want to
again?
make a motion for half of that for this one here? No, for the second one?
This is something we just did.
You just did it?
Yeah.
All right, Barry made the motion, Jim seconded it.
Same order as the first one.
No, just recording. Yeah, that's all. What's that?
It was the Form A's, I think.
Thank you. You got Form A's?
Thank you.
Oh, right here, probably.
Yep, right there.
I should probably let these. I know you ladies are probably here for Cape Road, right?
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure you knew it got continued till April 3rd.
Yeah, I told them when they came in.
No problem. You can stay as long as you want. I just wanted to make sure you knew. That pen's both big. It's a little.
What are you
Yeah,
looking
that's
for?
fine. All right, here, Barry. Oops, sorry.
Chinese. Oh, so my mom, our kids, you know.
Yeah. So we got a lot line change on 84, 86 Maury Street, just to clean up some lot lines. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the 81P for 84 and 86 Mauer Street as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Got it?
Are you here for any of the public hearings? Okay.
I voted. You got the check for him, right?
Yes.
I'll formally continue these hearings to, Jack.
Yeah, if you could do one by one, I'd like to explain why for
Okay.
each one.
Yep.
Just give me a minute.
And that way the public knows as well.
Yeah, no, that's kind of, that was where I was going with it.
Okay, great.
Stop throwing stuff around here.
Yes, boss.
I know, loud, on TV. Alright, so, three are done. Okay, so there's the continuation of the public hearing for 147 Hartford Avenue East will be continued to April 3rd. Discussion on that?
Yeah, this is the gas station, and they have a sign off from Graves Engineering, so the civil's done. But we just received their response to our traffic study, and we forwarded that to our traffic consultant, and they have not gotten that back to us. So I know we'll have a response and a discussion ready to go on the 3rd.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion to continue the public hearing for 147 Hartford Avenue East until April 3rd, 6 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next one, continuation of public hearing for 35, 37 Hastings Streets to April 3rd. Discussion,
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah, this one, if anybody was at the last meeting, the board continued it to April 17th, not knowing, none of us caught on that that's a holiday in Massachusetts. That's Patriots' Day. So we conferred with Ellen Agro, the town clerk, and she wanted it back on the agenda for tonight and for you to re-vote and have it continued to April 3rd.
Okay.
Make a motion to
Continue.
correct and continue the public hearing for 35 and 37 Hastings Street to April 3rd at 6 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, next order of business, site plan public hearing for 55 Cape Road, continued to April 3rd. Discussion?
Yeah, this one is, it's a small building, an accessory building at 55 Cape, and they They just contracted with an engineer. I met with the engineer last week. He's not ready yet, but he said he'd be ready by the 3rd.
Where is 55 Cape? Oh, that's,
It's a pretty
Hydro-
big building there now. I forget what they
that's-
do. He told me, but I can't remember.
they work on cell towers.
Yes, that's it, exactly.
I know where you are now. Okay, so we'll make a
Make a
motion.
motion to continue the public hearing for 55 Cape Road to April 3rd, 6 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
What, Blue Wave, they all set?
That's not, they're already on for April 3rd,
Okay.
so they didn't have a schedule yet. What's this proposed town meeting zoning article?
Yeah, I wanted to, I'm gonna ask you guys to schedule a public hearing prior to town meeting. And it's a little bit of late notice, but we have time. As you know, we have the development at 35 Hastings in front of us. And it has some complications, mostly with that zoning does or doesn't comply with what they are trying to do. And that's why they're in front of the Zoning Board of Appeals. And also, and I don't think it's any new information, at least for the board members, that there's been a pretty active petition against the proposal as is. And so after talking to a couple of the abutters, I started working with both the abutters and the applicant with the notion of developing a good, well thought out, well planned mixed use zoning district. Not just for this parcel, but possibly for a couple other parcels. And we've been going back and forth. The applicant at 35 has met with some of the abutters. We think we have a pretty good bylaw. It's changing every day. I'm kind of finding nuances, but it's time to schedule the hearing. And at the hearing, I can give everyone a more formal introduction. I'll probably even do a PowerPoint on what the proposal is, but we have a unique situation that at least now, and at least the abutters and neighbors I've been working with and the applicant have come at least to agree on the concept of the bylaw, and we'll see where it ends up. I want to say one other thing, and I've said this at the very beginning, the first time it came up in front of you, which now seems like a year ago, it might have been, that I haven't heard one person say that the concept of having a small grocery store and over 55 housing at that location, or maybe any location, is a bad idea. It's just, we got to do it. We got to all do a better job, including the applicant and the neighbors, of getting it right. And I think we're getting there.
Jack, question for you.
Yes.
So are we looking at an overlay district or? Are we
Yes.
Enjoying the road?
It's an overlay district, and I started to pattern it. When I first met you guys, if you remember, we were trying to do an overlay district on the town-owned property at North, and I kind of started there and been tweaking it, hearing what the neighbors have had to say, hearing what their concerns are for this or any parcel. So yes, it would be an overlay district. It would not be spot zoning. And obviously any proposal would have to come in front of the planning board. If passed, I'm not sure whether the applicant that's currently in front of you would just have a new application, or whether it could transform. I haven't thought about that, but we can work that out.
At the application or some sort or whatever.
Yeah. I will also say, and it's a moving target, and this is important. We are proposing 4 parcels at the moment. That may be down to 1 for all I know by the time we get to you on the, well, I'm going to ask you to go to the 24th. But right now we're suggesting 35 Hastings. we're suggesting the Sweet property at 47 Milford, 49, I can't remember his address. We're suggesting the town-owned property again at North and Milford. And there's another parcel up on Uxbridge, and I wasn't prepared to give you this, but only because I didn't think of it. There's another parcel up on that fronts on Route 16 Uxbridge Road and actually goes all the way over to Hartford East. And all these, how this all happened was we started looking at all parcels that fronted on highways, 140, 16, and Providence Road, that are more than 10 acres. And we came up with, 30 of them probably. I can't remember how many. And we've been dwindling it down. And we're down to 4, and it may become less. And I want your input on that when we get to the public hearing.
Jack, I wouldn't leave out the fact that, maybe just leaving it on the table to zone the road. Also, just to see what people think either way, instead of narrowing it down to 1, leaving it on the table to zone the road from town line to town line also.
Yeah, I've talked to some people about that, and at least maybe having the 4 of these all on there and let the town figure out which ones they want to keep. Yeah. I got to figure out how to do that. I need to talk to Ellen Agro and town council. It has to be done a specific way at town meeting, but we can work that out. I just haven't done anything. It's like a menu, and I haven't done that before.
I just think having more options would, once you get to the point where we're narrowing it down to exactly what we want it to be, having all the options on the table, maybe doing the whole road, maybe doing parcels, maybe doing 1 parcel, just having it open to everything.
Well, this is James, right? Yeah, I can't see you, that's all. We did talk about that, but the problem we had was it could be a lot of parcels and it would muddle the waters. So we thought we'd start with 4, maybe less, maybe a couple more, and do that menu kind of thing. But you know how town meeting is. We don't want to lose the momentum we have now, trying to work out a good development that will service the town and something the town will be proud of for a long time when we have that opportunity. So I just want to be a little careful about that.
Okay.
No, I think it's great too, getting back to the beginning of your conversation of that the applicant and the residents are working together on this bylaw.
Yep, I can tell you that.
I think that's the best thing that I've heard in a long time,
Hey, everybody has an opinion, and
but everybody's opinion can, instead of arguing about it, if we all work together, you probably can get a lot further.
And it's amazing. Everyone has, and after working with the developer and the neighbors separately, we brought everybody together for the last 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, Dylan. And it's really been remarkable.
That's great.
So I'm very happy about that. And let's see. And the neighbor's been very gracious. I'm gonna tell you one of them only because she deserves all the recognition. That's Joyce Gilmore.
Yes.
She graciously initiated this and has offered her house as a meeting place, and it's even baked us cookies. So.
Joyce has got a lot of history in this town, and she's a very smart lady. So
she sure is. She deserves all the credit.
That's good. I'm
What
glad to
date are
hear
we
that.
looking for this hearing, Jack? I think.
Oh, yeah.
The 3rd is kind of full.
April
One
20.
more time on that. The 3rd, we're not going to have enough time to publish. Yeah, I'm going to ask you, and I did talk to Bill about this, of having a special meeting on the 24th, since we don't have a meeting on the 17th.
Monday.
Okay, so April 24th.
Is that okay with you guys?
Sure.
Fine with me. Everybody up?
I need at least 3 of you.
Now, we're gonna make a vote now here.
Okay,
Make a motion to set a public hearing for
April 24th.
April 24th for town zoning article.
For a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I
Now, you're gonna open up this meeting to other applicants if needed, right? This is not just gonna be,
right,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Sec- yeah, section.
I put, well, all the property owners know that we've included them in the proposed bylaw as it stands right now.
Right.
Now, maybe they'll change their mind, I don't know. What else did I want to say? Oh, and I can also tell if, for the public that, I don't know if anybody's there, but for you and anybody listening or watching, that the neighbors are going to have a public forum on this sometime between now and April 24th, but they haven't pinned that down yet. It'll be in town hall, it'll be hybrid. That's when I'll get my exercise and make this formal presentation, if you will, to the general public. And we'll get, excuse me, even some more feedback to try to make it a better bylaw.
That's great, thank you.
I just don't know when it is yet.
Okay,
Thanks, Jack.
we good? You good with anything else or we motion to adjourn?
Wow.
No, he's just here for them, just, he's,
See, that's why I came virtually.
I know. That's-
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Gail, you're good, right?
I'm fine, yep.
Thank you very
So-
much.
Thanks,
Yep.
guys, have a good night.
See you on the 3rd.